We are back, and so is Memorial Day, and so are scammers. They could be out there looking to take advantage of victims, especially veterans and members of the military. Thankfully, we have BBB's Nicole Cordero here to talk about all the schemes to be aware of. So first of all, as we get into this, let's talk about our military members.
Yeah.
What do we need to be looking out for to protect them?
So a lot of them report that it's military members and veterans. Impersonation is the biggest thing that we see. So scammers can be impersonating government agencies or just helpful, military organizations, veteran organizations.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the times it's fake websites, fake emails, or even spoofed caller ID. That's the way scammers are, targeting these people. And we receive thousands of scams from just military and veterans each year. And a lot of them do report, unfortunately, losing money and sensitive information.
Which can be devastating.
Absolutely, yeah.
Honestly. So what advice do you have or any kind of tips for members of the military that they can avoid them themselves?
So it's very important if you are deployed or you're going to be deployed, put an active duty alert on your credit reports. That is a big way to help protect yourself from identity theft, which can be a big issue for military members. That way, lenders can't move forward without verifying your identity first. So just lock down everything. It's simple. And of course, this goes for anyone, but do not wire money to anyone that you don't know because it is impossible to track, which means it's really, really hard to get it back if it ends up being a scam.
Right, and they're still out there. I can't believe they can convince people.
Absolutely.
It seems obvious to some of us, but sometimes some of their stories are pretty compelling.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, they're good at it. That's why they do what they do.
Right.
All right, let's talk about Memorial Day scams
Yeah.
specifically and what regular civilians like myself should be looking out for.
Right. So you might want to be donating, right, to charities that help veterans or active military.
Right.
Be careful because scammers, they do pose as organizations like charities. An old trick is that scammers will pretend to be service members and they'll ask you for money, help, while they're deployed or help to come home after their service ends. It's a very old trick, but it's still happening a lot on Scam Tracker. Reports are coming in very much about just scammers pretending to be military members and getting thousands of dollars from people in some cases. So just verify people's identity before sending money.
And it's so awful because people are just trying to do the right thing and
Yeah.
appreciate our military, and then honestly, people can be the worst sometimes.
Right.
They're scammers. So what resources does the BBB offer those?
So we have a great resource. If you are wanting to donate money to a Memorial Day organization, go to give.org. That is BBB's charity reporting website.
Okay.
So that's a great place to research a charity before you donate and just find out if they meet our standards for accountability. It takes a minute and then you can feel very confident that the money you're giving actually will go to help military members or veterans.
BBB.org.
Give.org and BBB.org.
There you go. As we head to break, thank you so much, Nicole, by the way.